Compared to regular educational methods, game-based learning activates brain areas that enhance the effectiveness of the learning experience. For example, game-based learning activates a brain area called the hippocampus, which is where our memories are stored. More activation means more effective learning. Game-based learning also increases our focus because it deactivates our default mode network. This deactivation is actually a good thing because an active default mode network means you are not focused on anything. It's also called the resting state network, and it's associated with mind wandering. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little mind wandering every once in a while, but you don't want it to happen when you're in the middle of a training program. Game-based learning deactivates this network, which means you are more engaged in and focused on the learning experience. This, again, leads to more effective learning. To show you how game-based learning works, I want to close things off with a little sneak peek at one of our most recent projects called Planet Parinati. We developed this learning game in response to the COVID-19 situation, and it's specifically focused on helping organizations train their people to deal with uncertainty, unpredictability, and constant change under high pressure. Just like in real life, the game is about adapting to a world that is constantly changing. The only way to progress and to grow is to adapt whenever the situation demands it. The game allows you to experiment with new behavior in a safe environment, and it will help you frame change and the unpredictability as a challenge instead of a threat, both in the game and in real life. The game revolves around a tribe called the Sama-Sama. These are little creatures from the planet Sama. Sama means consistency in Sanskrit, and the Sama-Sama really live up to their name. They love routines and rules and regulations, and they avoid risk-taking as much as possible. The one thing that they fear the most is change. So the Sama-Sama lived happily on their very organized, structured, and predictable planet until one day, an unexpected solar flare teleported the Sama-Sama to a planet unknown to them, Planet Parinati. Parinati is the opposite of Sama. It means change in Sanskrit. On this planet, nothing seems to make sense. Seasons change by the minute, the laws of physics don't seem to apply, and you never know what to expect. So as a player, it's up to you to keep the Sama-Sama happy and to help them eventually travel back to planet Sama. You have to create and collect and spend your resources while the world around you keep changing. This requires you to collaborate with the Sama-Sama, to be flexible, to experiment, and to use your creativity. The game also features special missions that specifically train entrepreneurial mindset skills. Each mission will also unlock practical assignments that are completed in real life. And this enhances the transfer effect from the game to the real world. Just like in the real world, adapting to sudden change is hard. And Planet Parinati really mirrors our current reality. The Sama-Sama represent rigid employees. The constantly changing environment represents the changes that we are forced to deal with due to, among other things, COVID-19. And the happiness of the Sama-Sama symbolizes their evolution from rigidity to resilience.